Hey, welcome. And yeah, I worked a lot on the Dark Angels in the ladder, and I think I got finally a deck which is worth it. And it's of course with Causewayne. And yeah, so far I have good results. But first to the deck, yeah, 2 times ringside is perfect to get the control over the whole game. First game, since you have the special card. And his ability. Legionary Boreal is really nice also to gain the control over the board and in combination with the gold stones. Um, it's really effective to keep the board control, to destroy the enemy. Uberg, yeah, you what I have to say about Uberg, yeah, Uberg is always important. And yeah, funny thing is, in to the event we had the Deathwing. But outside from the event, I just experienced that most of the Deathwing cards, I don't have all cards, but I have some of them. And most of the Deathwing cards were not that good. And that one would fit good to him, I don't have. Sadly, yeah. For example, the 3 energy frontline, which have the quest Heal the Warlord, yeah. But I replaced them with Pi Alpha at the moment, which does a great job. And I found one good combination out. Means supply lines for him, and we have the Onyx Saber, and the Onyx Saber um, can be damaged up to 5. Yeah, this means it's better than the Agnomen from the Emperor's Children. 5 damage if you build it up correct. Yeah, and this is why I put one Zachus Interruptus in, because he will be Dreadwing, and one Dreadwing Proctor. Yeah, because they both can come before the energy of 6, and if not, a 4 energy drop with an Onyx Saber is awesome. This is the same for the Helios Mortar Carrier, yeah, since I have the supply lines. This is a known combination, yeah, for most aggro decks. And yeah, Deathwing Protocol one time and Rutsky one time. The Terminators here. I didn't have the front lines in with the first strike course. I experienced them too slow, and that was exactly what was my problem. The most of the Dark Angel troops are too slow or have no protection. Yeah, we have, for example, for the Salamanders, we have Survivor. We have for the Space Force Sword. Yeah, and we have for the Orphans of War, for example, many stealth troops, same for the Raven Guard. But these guys came really unprotected, and will say also the quest mechanic on the troops have his lags. For example, when the quest mechanic hits a troop targeted by a tactic. So the troop gets targeted by a tactic which destroy them. This will trigger no effect, and the most tactics in the ladder are to destroy a troop. So this is a bit, yeah, not balanced yet, yeah. And I think that funny that there are of course more combination we don't know yet. We're gonna find them. But yeah, there's some additional damage somehow missing for me. Yeah, we have the quests, yeah, but the quest should also do some more damage and more rally effects. Yeah, yeah. I put one Astorial here inside. Also, that guys, they are really crucial, but they are overpowered. Yeah, 5 energy is too much for 5. If you look what some others does, also this guy here is in, he does a good job, but it's nearly impossible to buff him. And I think the legendaries, yeah, for them should belong to all wings. Means if I put that guy out, then this guy should buff himself also. Means that this guy The other guy in the 8 energy drop belongs to all wings. Means when we buff a wing, they should also be buffed. Yeah, and also the E should buff, because he doesn't have any special and nothing else. He should also buff the board. That would really satisfy me at this point. I think this would already better the performance in the ladder, because I can tell you guys, the ladder performance is not that good. Like I said, no protection. Also, one quest could be, if target in a tactic, so this is chance 1 to 3 there from these examples, then be also protected. That means like a shield, when you succeed, the target, the tactic will not harm him. Like this, just from an idea or something, and of course, before we come to the matches, if you want to stay updated to the new decks and new content of the game, of course, subscribe to the channel, leave a thumbs up like this. And now let's see how I could do with Corswain. And I must say I lose some of the points. I was higher course of the testing. Yeah, so we see here I played an event match. So we have plenty of wins now, and this wasn't always like this. In the testing, you see, I was busted, but after I did the changes to the Dreadwing, back away from the what we know for which works really well into the event, they got much better. I have to say it. So I think everyone say Constantine Wilder is really common at the moment after he was in shop, and we start here. Yeah, done.
This war is just beginning.
We fight for the future.
And of course, the ability is awesome. Doesn't matter if you have the health gap, it's really fast done. Yeah, you're drawing cards, we know this, and now we come. Supply lines. Boom. And here we have it. Onyx Saber, And this is really like Emperor's Children a little bit. And thanks to the ability and drilling side, this was good. This was not the final version because I worked a little bit. I put Shimu in because I wanted more healing, but I skipped this also because of this match, because this took much longer than I wanted it to. Yeah, Astral Wheel is the 5E drop, of course. So there are two possibilities to buff this guy, because they need already a buff to really stand in the ladder, I think. And give all +1/+1 to all troops in your hand for 5 energy, or or maybe because then it's much better, because for example, the Deathwing protocol buffs also troops. Why not this card? Could be, and it's not even the epic, and it has a better performance than that one. And we see it's down to 15 already. Yeah, and this is typical aggro. Yeah, Paragon, of course. Yeah, he did a defensive move. Yeah, and I decided to give him full damage. And he's on 1 health and he managed to escape. And this is also a little bit missing, You have no escape plan. Like with the Custodies or something, you have an escape plan, and here you clearly don't. Also, the legendaries are a little bit too slow, yeah, for the ladder. Also, doesn't mean they doesn't work at all, but it's really difficult to make them good work, yeah. Or maybe we just didn't find a solution yet. But if we look at the Blood Angels, for example, we have some better remove cut, and that's what they really lack. And that's the one reason I removed these guys, because they couldn't do much. Yeah, and he's still alive. And if he had another cards with the Paragon, I would be dead. But I was lucky. Yeah, let's speed things up a little bit. Yeah, so now the board is full. I was able to cut him. Onatov was doing the job. So let's go look versus Sanguinius, the angel. So the synergy of the deck is good. We get the supply lines always early.
Righteous wings.
Yeah, that the troops we ignore. Of course, we go on full damage on him. Yeah. So the thing is, what also could be possible, I can really good control here with supply lines what comes next. But if I could also do it with the 2 energy card of the Dark Angels and getting only 4 energy Astartes, but the 4 energy Astartes what we have are not that strong. And also it's choose a card from a wing. And that's again a problem with the legendary, because the legendary doesn't belong to a wing. Yeah. And I'm really down with the health already, and this shows, yeah, okay, wow. He's 34 to 19. And that means this is already slow, yeah? And I need to make sure that this guy dies. And I take even more damage. Because I want to keep that thing here, because we never know. And that I experienced a lot, yeah, the Desperate, and this give 1+1 to a troop. And I want this guy also give +1/+1 to a troop would be much better. Yeah, the nerve of the Goldstones hit him hard here. Otherwise he would beat the crap out of me. Maximum damage here on the defense. Satellite, and of course I try to close the gap. And our only target is to get him close enough that the Thord can cut him in half. And I feel sorry for him at this point, because he doesn't have the Goldstones in there, but no combination which help him. Yeah, safety turn. Because I thought already to give some troops on the field. If he has the host. Yeah. And this guy is a must die. Yeah, and this is nice, yeah. If he buffs troop, and if this guy would buff troop, this would be really nice. Really good. And that is one of the reasons why Nemilia was so good, yeah. So we buffed the one I have, and I go full damage on the Warlord now. 6, so I can cut him. No, for sure, because 11 damage will not be reachable. Yeah, okay. And the Legionary. Boy, this is such a good card for everything. The first game, the mid game. I love it. It's really synergage perfect with him. Yeah, misplayed a little. I could just kill him if I use that guy to destroy. I just realized it. But it's life, not perfect. So I could just use, of course, this troop here and give him lethal. What worked? Yeah, this. Yeah. I will remove this troop in favor. This is also why they come too late always and stuff. I remove them in the favor of the Dreadwings. So let's watch versus Vulcan, which we know we have a lot of health and is a must die before round 10, otherwise the desperate defense will kick in and you have no chance. Also the Unbroken Woe is a little bit overcost. Should be maybe 3 and also not buff for only a start is maybe everything in your hand. So now I have the Dreadwing Proctor here, and with that the deck goes much better. Yeah, Unbroken Woe of course. So let's go. Now this is good for, yeah. Yeah, what can I see? Saw an enemy troop in combat. He died not, this why this doesn't count. Also this tactic here, what hits in doesn't count as target by a tactic. It should be damaged by a tactic. To like the trigger, even post-mortem, yeah. Terminators. And the ring side, of course. Because I need damage output versus Vulcan, you want to rush. Because I see the desperate defense coming, so no time to clean the guns here in the war. Yeah, this is why Rutsky is in. We have a lot of vehicle in the most of the decks. Healing, and this is also too weak. Should also heal himself with 2. And this is a big problem here with the 6 energy troops and stuff. You can 1 ambassador and they're all gone. Of course you can just use it 1 time, but still this is too much for energy troops. Even though you can buff them, of course. And I go all in now because it's already on 14 and I see already a lethal strike against them. And we are on turn 8. And that was his mistake. He attacked him with a warlord, and this was giving my Rutsky a chance to survive the Doombringer. And yeah, with 4 here, that one out, that guy out, makes 5 damage. Good. Really nice. Of course, make sure that he dies. And I counted already here, Lexicon of Glory. So he kills him, he will trigger his Whisper. I hope for that, and he did it. This was predictable. And thanks to the Lexicon of Glory, he will perfectly die. And this is why I love this guy. Yeah, we go on to 5, up to 5, and boom. So 9 damage in this case. But we have to say also 9 damage is not much, and the damage output is far too less. So my suggestion is also maybe a quest gives you Bloodthirst. Yeah, because for the troops, yeah. Because we have the angels, blood angels, they also do Bloodthirst. We have the Emperor's Children, we also have the Course of Bloodthirst, we have the Iron Warriors, which also can do Bloodthirst, and so on. And to really work properly, they must have a better damage mechanic. Yeah. The Custodians, for example, has great stats and Survivor with 5 energy. You get a 6/5 troop with Survivor 2. Okay, it doesn't draw a card, but this you can really easy fix. But yeah, all over I would say the cards are too weak. I tried also a deck with small troops only and redemption 2 times. Yeah, but also like I said, the damage output is just too slow. Maybe parting the war with brothers and aunts can be chosen, but this is only giving one guy, yeah, one time. Yeah, but I make really good results, I think, till yeah now with that deck. The rest was yeah, and you can see here I did a lot. Here was everything tested. Here this was a new Nemil deck, the meta deck. I can also again show them. We saw the match versus Magnus in the last video. What with that deck? And for him it works better a little bit since he buffs everything in the hand and then the troops getting stronger, yeah? Yeah, but this is not updated yet, I see. Yeah. But the Causeway Final is really usable, and the strategy to use the supply lines, and before the supply lines you buff of course the Raven Wing, and then boom, you have him, yeah. Then you get a 8/6 troop on the field with 4 energy. Because this buffs the card into your deck, and this works. Yeah. And a 8/6 troop into the turn 4 is really worth it, and really hard to remove. Especially if you go first and the enemy have only 3 energy, yeah, this is gonna be terrible. Them, I would say already, beep beep, yeah, censored here in this guys. So yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this deck, and of course you can share your experience, what worked for you, and leave a comment below. And yeah, we're gonna see also the Blood Angels came afterwards, but I think they need already adjustment. We need a protection like a quest shield, yeah, and we need more damage output, maybe Bloodthirst or something. And of course it's a difficult job to balance those things out, but on the ladder is a different field, and the most tactics destroy a troop, and yeah, this is a problem at the moment. So thanks for watching, guys. I say good night, good fight, and catch you soon on the battlefield. Depends when you watch. Also, good morning, good evening, and everything else. So, now, catch ya. Ciao.